What is up, you guys? It's been a while I dropped any trading related content in terms of performance, right? Charts or strategy breakdown. And the truth is, I've been working on myself. I've been doing a lot of more research. I've been doing a lot of learning. I've been doing a lot of self improvement and all. So I think it's time I kind of like drop my progress so far. I'm not obligated to, but at the same time, in order to like, okay, he talks about trading. Does he really trade? I mean, that the way this industry is, whereby we have a lot of people saying things, but they can't back up what they say. All right. So let's take a look at my performance so far in trading. Okay. The truth is, I've been learning more. This is an industry whereby only 10% make it. So if it's an industry whereby only 10% of those who start eventually, make it, then you need to really put in the work. It's not going to be an easy task. So far I've been grinding, putting in the reps and getting better at what I do. So let's look at it. I'm going to project my screen right now and then you guys are going to see it. So this is a 5k account. I told you guys I'm going to buy a fresh 5k account and leave that other one, of which I eventually gave it to my friend and he's trading it. I think the account is currently in drawdown or something. So this is a fresh account which I've been trading for 2 weeks now. I think I've been trading for 2 weeks now. And you can see that the equity curve is pretty clean. This is a very clean equity curve. Started like this and went down into drawdown a bit and then came out of drawdown, pull back, and then we're having this new higher highs, right? Now, this is not smart money concept strategy. Okay, I stopped trading smart money concept. I'm kind of like trading a trend following strategy whereby I just follow the trend, and it's been good so far, very good. Trading the higher time frames, not the lower time frames. And let's take a look at the trading overview to see the performance so far, my performance, right? So now if we come here, it says here the account growth is currently seated at 3.61. The balance is 5,180.73. Okay, best trade 89.74. Equity the same thing as balance because there is no open position right now. Worst trade negative 41.70, which is good, which means my best trade is more than double of my worst trade. Phase still in phase one. All right, win ratio 67%, which is incredible to have a 67% win rate. Now, I said I'm testing this new strategy by, I don't want to use my personal money and trade it live, and neither do I want to trade it on a demo. So, best thing you can do is buy a proper account and then just trade it and see how this strategy works. If it does well, I might, give you guys a strategy video. That's if this video gets up to 10,000 views, because it's not easy for me to lock myself in and then build and get something that works and just come and give it out. I mean, I do that. I have a lot of previous strategy videos, but if this video right here, gets up to 10,000 views, okay, I'm gonna drop that strategy video for free, right? So now let's look at the total trades. The status of the account is active. The total trades is 15 trades. It's not even up to. It's not supposed to be up to 15. I tilted in some ways, and I'm gonna show you guys that. So profitable days. This is a two-step account, right? I don't buy instant funding accounts. I usually like going for the evaluations, right? It shows that okay, this trader is capable of whatever it is than buying an instant funding account and then having to battle consistency. I hate it. I hate consistency. As you guys know, I'm not really a fan of prop, but at the same time, prop is a good place to come and see if you are truly competitive enough as you claim to be, right? So profitable days, we can see here 5/3 at 0.5%. What this means is in order for you to, you need to have at least 3 profitable days of which you make 0.5% of the account. So this account size is 5k, right? So that means you need to make at least $25 for 3 days, 3 trading days. Not necessarily consecutively, but you need to make at least $25 in profit for 3 days. And as you can see, I've made more than that for 5 days. It's even more than 5, but 5 days, right? So which is pretty solid. The account is looking very good. If you look at the equity curve and then the stats here, Sharp ratio 0.07%. This Sharp ratio is just like how clean does your equity curve, how deep do you go into drawdown. As you can see, this is a clean one. most traders I've seen have a negative sharp ratio. If you look at their dashboard, I'm not saying they're not profitable, they are, okay, people profitable traders, but they have this kind of deep into drawdown, come out of drawdown, deep into drawdown, come out of drawdown. But this particular strategy I'm using is very, very clean. Okay, the equity curve is smooth. That's why I'm having a positive, a positive sharp ratio here, which is very, very good. So as you can see, the profit I've made about 180. It's remaining 219 for me to pass this phase one. All right, no drawdown, overall loss, nothing, daily drawdown, nothing. So now let's look at the trades I've taken so far. Let's start from the third one, right? So the first trade, and now you guys are going to notice something. There's something I noticed that made me immediately, when I applied it, my performance improved, right? Look at this. So now, first trade was on silver, which is XAG USD. Sell. I made about $51 profit on that. The next trade was Euro JPY. Sell. I lost 24. Euro JPY. Sell. I lost 24. CHF JPY. Sell. I lost 27. CHF JPY. Sell. I lost 27. At this point, all right, I realized something. I realized that it's like these pairs are collecting money from me while silver is giving me money. So at that point, I was like, okay, I think I need to stop trading these pairs and just focus on one pair, right? Focus on one pair and do my thing. As you can see, I took another trade on Euro JPY, took on CHF JPY, but when that thing came up to me, I just broke even on those trades and exited, right? So that's why you can see a 0.3 profit, 0.3 profit, 1.3, 1.4, and that was the end. I never traded them again, and I just focused on only silver. And you can see I went back again to trading silver with the same strategy. So which means it's very, very important for you to know which pair best works with the strategy you're working. You can have a very, very great strategy, okay, a very great strategy, good psychology, but if the pair you're trading is wrong, you will still lose money. That's why strategy is different from edge. When you find an edge, you find something that works in a particular market, in a particular pair, and then you're able to use that, capitalize on that to make money. You can't just use the same strategy use and then use them across every other pair. The performances is not going to be the same. So you can see I went back to silver and then we had a 89.74 profit, which was incredible. Then come to the number one, traded silver. I just started trading only silver, and as you can see, silver here had 64.05, right? 64.05 profit again on sell. The next one, $40 profit. Then this was where I had my first loss on silver of $41. And then the next trade again, buy on silver, was 52, and then we had another small win of 31. So which makes my win ratio very, very high. Okay, I have a very high win rate on this strategy because I just focus on one pair and then I trade the higher time frame. Now what I also did is I bought a Blue Guardian 10K account, right? I bought a Blue Guardian 10K account, as currently they're on Black Friday, so I decided to buy that. Now let's switch to the Blue Guardian. So basically, been trading this account for 2 weeks. Yeah, let's look at the dates. First trade was around 14th of November, and today is 28th. So literally, I've been trading this account for 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks, I've been able to grow this account to 3.61%. with less, let's just say with 15 trades, right, which is very great, very good. Less is more. And if you can see the dates in which I trade, I don't really trade every day. First trade 14th, next trade was after 2 days, which was on the 16th. Then the next trade on the 17th, on the 18th. All right, I'm taking like one trade in a day sometimes. Then the next trade on 19th, the next trade on 21, next trade on 25. So I'm not really taking that much trade. My trading frequency is low, and yet my performance is great. So now let's switch to Blue Guardian here. I bought this account. I literally bought this account this very week, about 3 days ago or 4 days ago. I think 3 days ago I bought this account, and the same strategy I applied it to the Blue Guardian account, right? The 10K account, and you can see the balance is currently seated on $96 dollars profit, right? Trading day is 1, like I said, and you notice something, the win rate is the same, 67%, the same win rate it is on Maven, which means now this is a proven, I'm collecting data, right? This is a proven win rate. So if the win rate was fluctuating, that means, something is not really, you can't really build up data from it. So the fact that the win rate is the same shows, okay, I'm collecting data. So you can see my trading days so far is just one. I just had only one trading days on this account, and you can see the account is currently on a 0.97% profit. Let's just say 1% profit. So let's look at the whole accounts here. The target is $600 for phase one. This is a 3-phase account. I bought it for on the Black Friday, very cheap, I think $13 or thereabout. So I need to make about $600 to pass phase one, and I'm currently on 96.87, right? Okay, cool. So now let's look at the number of trades. Number of trades 3. Average win, $83, $83, 83.6. Average loss 69.46, win rate 67%, average RR 1.20, loss rates 33%, which means I just only lose 33% of the trades I take. The expectancy is 33, which means the expectancy for me to pass this account is pretty much high, right? So now let's look at it. Let's look at the trades I've taken so far. As you can see, just 3 trades, and just 3 trades alone, I'm already up 1%. So my first trade was a $69 loss. So my first trade was a loss, and then the next trade was a $102.8 win. Okay, it's just, actually I've taken just 2 trades, it's not just 3, because it's the same trade I took here, right? That I closed this, I closed one in partial and then let the rest run, where I eventually close it. So if you look at the dates here, you see that it's the same, right? The dates 26 when I opened this trade. So, and also another thing you guys want to pay attention to is the duration in which I'm holding trades. So you can see the first trade was held for 4 hours 59 minutes. The second trade was held, this 64 where I closed partial, was held for 8 hours 36 minutes. So I'm not in and out on strategy. No, I'm holding trades for a very long time. I hold trades for hours, sometimes days. You see, the other trade where I eventually closed was held for 15 hours and 1 minute. So I'm not scalping or I'm holding trade for a very, very, very long period of time. So less stress and more conviction. So you can see the first trade on 25th was a 69.56 loss. Then on 26th, the total amount I made was 166.45, and since then I haven't found a setup, right? I haven't found a setup. So 27th, no trade. 28th, no trade, which is today. So for the past 2 days now, I haven't taken a trade, and this is pretty much the whole thing. So this is looking very, very solid. If you look at the equity curve also, you can see the equity curve has begun to be great. You can see we started off on the 10k, and then now we are moving up. So the profit targets, we'll get to it eventually. So that is an update on my trading performance so far. Yeah, so both the Maven and then the Blue Guardian. I haven't really been trading the Blue Guardian for long, but you can see that the statistics matches. So I'll keep you guys updated. I don't know when next I'm going to make a video like this. Maybe when I've passed to phase 1 of this account, and I'll come back again and drop. But I'm just making this video so that people see that, okay, does he really do what he preaches, or he's just making mouth? So that's it. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see me drop the strategy which I'm using for this trading so far, like, it's not smart money concept, I'm going to tell you that straight away. This is not smart money concept trading strategies. So it's a very, 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 very simple trading strategy. If you want to use it, make sure to like, subscribe, and then if this video gets to 10,000 views, I'm going to drop that strategy on here on my YouTube channel for free. Now, catch you guys in my next video. Stay blessed.